Hi everyone, what I'm going to be showing you now is I have got a video already out on these, but they were done slightly, although they were done the same, similar, these are different looks with different laces, so I just thought for the newbies, in case you can't find the other video, but they're called Shabby Chic Stickpins, and it should come up and I show you how to do the other ones. But these are just using different pieces of lace, or appliques. I've cut that out of a lace, and I'm going to show you which one I've done it out of. I had this, and I always try and think when I have something, how else can I use it? So we all know that with this type, you can run ribbons through it, which is a shame really, because then you hide this. I would. I can cut this because I'm not going to use this piece for ribbon, so I can cut that. You can just, to make your work look a little bit different, cut the little section out. So it's alter what you've got before you start deciding what you're going to do with it. Look, see, far better without that. So that will look better on a project. Or use it for its intended purposes and do your threading of your ribbon. See, your ribbon would go under like that, so you still get to see your flowers. But I just wondered, could I make that into wings? Well, yes, I can, and so I did. And how I've done that is I cut the sections out like that, and I just folded them in half like that, and when I put them on the stick pin, I needed two, and straight away you've got a different look on a stick pin. But you need to decorate your stick pin as well. So what I've done is I've used the flower bead cap. It's this one, but then you bend the two front prongs back, the two front petals you bend back, to make that look like it's a flower. You glue your bead into that, your stick pin into that, and then you start decorating it. I've put spacer, a bead and spacer. Then added the two of those. Then added a spacer and a pearl and added a bead cap. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. You won't have to play the video back then, will you? So if you're going to join me, run along, get your cut whatever you want out first, and if you've got something as thin as that, you need two or one, whichever you want to put on, but it looks better with two. But then if you want to do lace, you need something that's scalloped, and you need two pieces. So if you're doing a scalloped one, I suggest you cut two out, a 2-inch piece with two scallops, and you need two pieces like that, and you put them back to back, or inside out like that. Leave that like that, and I'm going to do that one first, and this is the one I've got the video on, but I'm just going to show you that one again. So I'm going to take my cap, put the bead in. Of course I run out of glue straight away, and I've just been using it. Like I said, I've got a parcel that's come in that I'm going to be filming in a minute. I'm just waiting for the lady to get back to me, make sure I've got the right person. I put a bead cap on, small pearl. Let's see if we can get a more pinky one. Another bead cap. Now, I know a lot of people don't use spacers, but I have to say, all projects like this look better with spacers or something in between the pearls. If it's just the pearls and nothing else, then it is nice, but it's not as pretty and more shabby chic. It's the shabby chic look I'm going for. So you need, because they had a lot of embellishments, did Shabby Chic, and so did Vintage, but the Shabby Chic ones look better if you've got a spacer in between. Then what I'm going to do is to pop on this, so you first you cut pieces of lace. Now you can use any lace, any fabric, whatever you want to use. Just cut yourself a piece of fabric, cut two strips, cut a scallop in it, and you could use that. You do not need to go out specially and buy this. You can buy or whatever fabric you've got, cut a shirt up or something and do it that way. I would. Let me just make sure my thing's still on. So once you've done that, then what I'm going to do is pop on a spacer, and then I'm going to put the bigger bead on. I can find a nice pearl. And then the bead cap, which is just a flowery one, like that, in like a cup. Okay, and then what you do is, oops, see I've dropped this glue stick already. Then what you do is, push, I would put the glue actually in the bead cap, ow, not on your finger, and push that up as tight as you can. You do get glue on your fingers, just bear with it. So you need to do that, and then spread this one out. So just pull that apart, turn your bead round, your stick pin round. I'm going to take these pliers, pincers, just ordinary pincers will do if you haven't got these, and just bend the two things back, and that looks beautiful. And then what you need to do is to pop on a little flower. So I'm just going to cut myself a little rose and then pop on the rose. But like I say, I have got a better video out on this one, doing it this way, using lace. And there you go, you've got yourself a couple of, well, I've done those, Shabby Chic stick pins. So we've now done the steampunk, the shabby chic, and there's lots and lots of videos on various stick pins showing people how to mix and match your beads and bead caps and everything like that. So I've now completed them all, and I'm just going to show you this one as well. I'm going to use the pearl for this one because I can't really see the crystal in there, although it looks pretty. It's iridescent. Now I'll use that and they'll go as a pair to somebody. So let's go again. Fancy bead cap, glue that in, pull that down into there. We need, did I do a spacer on that one? Yep, spacer, small pearl, there's a paler one, so I need to find the right one. Like that. Spacer, yep, I'm just making sure that they're the same. Bend these in half and just poke on. You need two of those, like that. Just poke them on like that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue them on straight away. Just glue it on to hold it, and then another spacer, the larger bead, and then the bead cap, like that. And what we're going to do is just to glue that one and that one. That's just to hold this in place, and then all you do is play about with these, make sure that's dry. So you've got that, and another little flower in the centre, and I think they would look far better on a shabby chic flower or project, or whatever you want to call it, whatever you're doing. And like I say, you just pop that on there and hold it. Oh, wrong way, done it wrong way, silly hole. Thought it was a bit iffy, so I'm not paying attention, like that. And you can still see both beads, that's just a little bit glue, sorry about that. Just pull them out, and I just think, look at that, isn't that pretty? And we need to turn the caps over as well. Like that, a little bit more. And it's just nice that we can alter. Let me just move these bits out of the way, and I'll try and get you a close-up. We do that, like that. Hopefully you can see that. I don't want it blurred, you see, that's a problem there. That we can change one of those into something like that. And I just think it's a lot better. Or just simply having, I'll just show you, 2 or 3 beads. You know, I mean, let's just show you this, because I do see these, and you know, there's nothing wrong with them whatsoever, but it is nice if you can alter them again. So, you know, I'm just trying to show you what I mean. So a lot of people do that, which is nice. It is nice, but isn't it nicer to have something like that? Thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.